I'm Scott Bergeron, a real estate agent in Metro Detroit here with Curran, Oberski, Century 21. In the video we're going to talk about today, buying and selling at the same time. So unless you're a first-time home buyer, you're going to go through this process at some point in your life. You're going to have a house to sell that you need to sell to move to your next house. So you got 8 things you think about and focus on to help this go smoothly. I can't promise you no stress, but I can promise you less stress. Okay? Number 1, hire an honest realtor and have realistic expectations of them. So when you sit down with your realtor and they talk about the market and what your house is worth in the market, listen to what they have to say. Okay? They have the comparables, take a look at them, and look for somebody who's going to give you an honest assessment of your home. You price it appropriately, the home will go quickly, and it won't sit on the market. That's 1. 2, do what we call a pre-listing walkthrough. The realtor is going to walk around with you and tell you things you need to touch up to maybe make the house show better, and maybe things that the city, FHA, or private inspector are looking for that you can kind of correct before that happens. So that's 2. 3, contact a great lender. When you contact the lender and you give them your financial information, they can give you a better idea of what ballpark you're shooting for price and what you can go shopping for, and what can you get approved for. And that's 3. 4, get the home on the market. Okay, that's an important thing. Make sure you get the house on the market, clean it up, do whatever the realtor asks you to do to make it show ready, and get it out. Don't dilly-dally with that. Okay? 5, make sure when you're negotiating, when you get an offer, you try to negotiate for free occupancy. Here's why this makes it smooth. Okay? In the market that we're in with low inventory, free occupancy means you can stay in the house for free for a certain period of time. Okay? It'll give you that little bit of leniency or that little bit of time frame where you can go from one house and maybe do the painting in the other house or do the touch-up work that needs to be done in your new house while still not having to frantically move and go crazy. Okay? 6, make sure that you have contingencies in your purchase agreements that say that the offer is contingent on the closed sale of my home. Okay? You're just protecting yourself in case something goes haywire. Okay? 7, try to use one title company. When you use one title company, the funds from your sale can be transferred to the buy of your new property, and it goes nice and smooth. There's no checks to have to be cashed. There's no wiring that has to go on. So try to use one title company for both transactions if you can. Okay? And then finally, 8, don't start packing until the appraisals have both been done. Once the appraisals have been done, those are your biggest steps to overcome. There's some other things that go on, and I'm not saying nothing could go wrong after appraisal, but once the appraisals have both come back and good at value, you can start packing up your stuff and get ready to move. Okay? So if you have any other questions, feel free to DM me or to look at other videos on the page. And this is Scott, and I'm talking real estate.